Speaker, hope and action. That is what our local community needs to support the Marian Street Theatre in Clara. On Sunday the 2nd of August 2026, I proudly attended, spoke and even sang at the Rally in Red on the steps of Gordon Library. We rallied to support the development application to revitalise Marian Street Theatre by Ku-ring-gai Council. People often ask me, what is my motivation for Marian Street Theatre? Well, as my 16-month-old boy grows up, I want him to have opportunity and choice to follow his passions like so many children in our local community. Today, as he kicks a football, tomorrow I want him to play on local sporting fields. Today, as he reads a book, tomorrow I want him to visit a local library. And today, as he plays his toy piano, tomorrow I want him to perform at a theatre, Marian Street Theatre. Now let me go back in time. In 1906, the local community came together and built a community hall in Clara. This became a theatre in 1965 when British actor Alexander Archdale brought his vision to the North Shore. The names Ruth Cracknell, Jackie Weaver, Nancy Hayes, Tony Sheldon, John Frost and Aisha Madden. These are Australian legends who began their career or honed their craft right here in Ku-ring-gai. Sadly, in 2013, the theatre closed due to safety concerns, but the community did not give up. In 2016, local residents formed a local action group, which today is known as Marian Street Theatre Action. In 2021, a development application was approved to renovate the theatre, including a 250-seat main auditorium, rehearsal spaces, a cafe, and an outdoor amphitheatre. This is an amazing vision. It's an amazing development. Over $1.7 million has been spent on planning, consultation, and design work. But so much also has gone into it, the heart and passion of the local community. Just like the Northern Beaches has Glen Street Theatre in Belrose and Willoughby has the Concourse in Chatswood, Ku-ring-gai should have Marian Street Theatre. It's something that our local community needs, but it's also what our local community deserves. On the 16th of June 2026, Ku-ring-gai Council voted to allow the development application to lapse. This broke a lot of hearts. To lapse after 13 years of waiting. To lapse after $1.7 million of planning, consultation and design work had gone into it. To lapse after thousands of hours of volunteer work and consultation had taken place. The community had done everything that it was asked of it, but this was to be taken away. The question now remains, what can be done? Well, Mr. Speaker, I don't come in here with good news often, but today there is hope. In good news, the Rally in Red, Sunday's rally, has convinced Ku-ring-gai Council and the councillors to have an extraordinary meeting on Monday the 10th of August to consider supporting the development application for Marian Street Theatre. Hope lives. So what can the community do about this? Firstly, I ask every single resident to please contact their local elected Ku-ring-gai councillors, requesting that they support the development application to continue on Marian Street Theatre on the 10th of August 2026. There'll be a public forum beforehand, but I certainly encourage everyone to contact their elected councillors and hold them to account. Secondly, to donate to the GoFundMe page established by Marian Street Theatre Action to fund the development application. They need to raise $100,000 for the DA by Thursday. And Speaker, the latest that they have raised is $64,551. So they are 65% of the way there. And can I just say, it's extraordinary the generosity of the local community, but putting their money into the local arts. And finally, I call on the community to sign the petition in the Parliament of New South Wales that I'm very proud as a Member of Parliament to sponsor, which is to help build Marian Street Theatre now. To date, there's over 3,440 signatures. The good news is there's over 500 signatures, meaning the Minister will respond. But what we need to all do as elected officials, whether it be a state Member of Parliament like myself or our federal representative, is to make sure that the Council applies for local infrastructure grants that can include art grants, and that the Council applies for this. And can I tell you, in principle, as a local Member of Parliament, I absolutely support these grants and any application. Speaking, before I conclude, I want to recognise all the volunteers of Marian Street Action. You know who you are. But in particular, I want to acknowledge Jessica Blaxland Ashby. Thank you, Jessica. I will start where I finish, hope and action to support Marian Street Theatre.